You don't hear a jet. You don't see a missile trail. Instead, you hear a low mechanical buzz, slow, unsettling, and getting closer. This sound has become one of the most feared noises in modern conflict. This is the story of the Shahed-136, a cheap Iranian drone that changed how wars are fought. The Shahed-136 is not a traditional drone. It's a loitering munition, a one-way attack weapon. Once launched, it does not return. It flies to its target and destroys itself on impact. Unlike advanced drones controlled in real time by operators, the Shahed-136 follows a pre-programmed route guided by satellite navigation. The most important thing about the Shahed-136 is not how advanced it is, but how unadvanced it is. No stealth coatings, no high-end sensors, no expensive jet engines. Instead, it uses a basic delta wing design, a small piston engine, commercial-grade components. This keeps manufacturing fast and costs extremely low. Military analysts believe this drone costs tens of thousands of dollars, while the systems used to stop it often cost hundreds of thousands or more. That imbalance is intentional. The Shahed-136 has earned an unusual nickname, the flying moped. Its small engine produces a loud, distinctive buzzing noise that can be heard from far away. Paradoxically, this weakness became part of its psychological impact. People know it's coming. They hear it. They wait. That fear alone makes it a powerful weapon. One of the most surprising aspects of the Shahed-136 is its range. Despite its simple design, it can travel over 1,000 kilometers, sometimes much more depending on configuration. This allows it to launch far from front lines, strike deep into enemy territory, target infrastructure rather than troops. It's not designed for dogfights. It's designed for distance and persistence. The Shahed-136's operational range varies, with Iran claiming it can reach up to 2,500 kilometers, well enough to place Israel, roughly 1,000 kilometers away, within range. During the attack, the Israeli military reported that about 170 Iranian drones were launched, all of which were intercepted. The smaller, older Shahed-131 is assessed to have a range of around 900 kilometers. Introduced in 2021, the Shahed-136 has a top speed of roughly 185 kilometers per hour, leaving it vulnerable to air defenses, and carries a relatively modest payload of about 50 kilograms. The Shahed-136 is rarely used alone. Its real power comes from numbers. They are often launched in waves, sometimes dozens at a time. Air defense systems must detect them, track them, and decide, is this cheap drone worth an expensive interceptor missile? That hesitation is exactly the point. Even if most are shot down, some will get through. The Shahed-136 is not a precision battlefield weapon. Instead, it's commonly used against energy infrastructure, fuel storage facilities, warehouses and logistics hubs. These targets are large, stationary, difficult to fully protect. Disrupting infrastructure doesn't just affect the military. It impacts economies, civilians, and long-term stability. The Shahed-136 and Shahed-131 kamikaze drones are cheap but effective, according to experts. Built with off-the-shelf components, the drones have attracted derisive monikers such as lawnmowers and mopeds due to the sound of their engines in flight. But the low-flying drones, which are maneuvered to crash into their target, have proven themselves capable of hitting their mark both in terms of military effectiveness and cost. The global reaction to the Shahed-136 has been intense. Military planners around the world are now rethinking air defense strategies. The drone represents a broader shift in warfare: lower barriers to air power, increased reliance on mass production, greater emphasis on cost efficiency. It proves that modern conflict isn't just about who has the best technology, but who can sustain pressure the longest. The Shahed-136 may not be the future itself, but it clearly points toward it. As technology becomes cheaper and more accessible, similar systems are likely to spread. The age of affordable, long-range disposable weapons is already here, and it's forcing the world to adapt fast. The Shahed-136 teaches a simple lesson of modern warfare. Sometimes, the most dangerous weapon isn't the most advanced one. It's the one you can afford to use again and again and again.